Evening. Please tell us your name and tell us a little bit about your project.
Hello, my name is Edwin Hubble. I'm an American astronomer who focuses on establishing the field of extragalactic astronomy. My project is uniformly focused on a thing we did using a thing called spiral nebulae. Using a 100-inch Hooker telescope, I noticed that many of these objects were actually way further than we expected, with some being far beyond our Milky Way. One really cool thing I found is that our galaxies are moving farther apart from each other, which tells us our universe is expanding.
What were you guys trying to do or find?
We are primarily focused on debating how far galaxies were from us here on Earth. After doing some research, I found some were galaxies and stars were too far in distance to be a part of our galaxy. Before the experiment, I wasn't sure if other galaxies existed. After confirming that they exist, I continued researching them.
Perfect. Where did the project or experiment occur?
Uh, yeah, our project was centered at a laboratory near Pasadena, California. There, as stated above, I used a 100-inch telescope called the Hooker telescope, which is the best in the world.
What other significant events were happening around the world at that time?
With most of my work being done during the 1920s, um, it was a hard time for us. That was only, 10 or 20 years ago. Well, to be exact, it was around 13 years ago. We were recovering from World War One, and we still are. That was an event that we are still recovering from today, and definitely something that should not be overlooked. Let's not forget Einstein either.
Was this a solo project or were there others involved in the project?
I certainly did not work alone. My colleague Milton Hugh Mason was a huge help in completing this discovery. I also could have not have done it without Henrietta Leavitt. Henrietta's early discovery of stars was a key factor. Henrietta's discovery really got me off on the right foot and gave me something to base my study off of.
What was your role in the project?
But yeah, I was the lead astronomer. I analyzed the data. I basically ran the whole operation. There were some behind the scenes things that I did, but I did have great help while doing this. I used distances to galaxies using C5 variable stars and then compared their velocity.
Do you believe that your project had an impact on the physics community? And if so, could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I believe our project completely changed the astronomy world. Before this astronomy, everyone thought the Milky Way made up our entire universe, which I can happily say I changed some minds on that, and I did the study and found out there are many more galaxies up there that make up our universe. So I think being able to say that we found that there are so many other galaxies really shows the significance of this project for years to come.
Looking back, what discovery are you most proud of?
Awesome. I am most proud of helping humanity realize just how big our universe and how awesome our universe is. It makes me happy to know that I'll forever have a lasting impact on the Astronomy Society and all else interested in researching this type of thing.